for climate justice. So I've never seen any of my colleagues. We're just always talking. We are gisting, we are laughing. Sometimes it's just to go and stop them. Promise. As advocates, what can we promise than to continue advocating? It says for is now. It's not in the future. Minimum, the basic people like to you. It's not easy to be a woman because it's like I'm fighting for the basic things that I don't know. We were stigmatized. The moment she talked in my school, everybody said all of us are infected. Like I was actually trained to have sense. So, oh, madam. You don't mind me putting you in my video, right? Because I'm on YouTube. Consent. Hi, Sophie. Molly, she's eating. I'm on YouTube, you don't mind, right? Hi. Sia is very.
Change and not just a job. Community building, awareness creation, capacity building, policy influencing, and a lot of other things in between. I personally am important of having a mom, and I know what it's going.
Take boats from just the hotel. I should have taken boats, but no. I said they should drop me halfway. They dropped me halfway. I'm trying to take boats. My location is not working, so I don't even know where exactly I am. And also this big boat, like all those cars. I don't like sitting in the back at the boat.
Oh my God! Please.
Guys, awesome. Like after a long day, this was just nice. Hey guys, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. I always like to after you have watched a video, I just have sit down and explain that video. I just feel like I explain it better than when you see it because I don't usually talk in that video. And even if I do, it's not like a lot. So I just love to sit down just with you guys. So thank you so much. If you are new here, thank you so much first of all for coming to watch. Don't forget to watch the complete video and also click on the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And to my existing subscribers, it's not a joke, but you know the vibe. So thank you so much. Last videos you all watch was okay. First of all, I said this in my previous video when I gave a little bit short introduction. I said that I'm a climate justice advocate. I also advocate for women and girls, safe spaces, human rights. I'm just there, right? This is for climate justice. So we're having we came together because program was soon, and so it's just to meet stakeholders. I explained it. So the organization, so when we got the funding, right, there are other organizations. So where I work got the funding, then other organization hopped in. So it was not just one organization where I work. So they invited about 3 to 4. So during the 5 years program, we were all working together, so we gathered around to like review what we have done so far and all of that. So it was just a very insightful event, and I'm just so happy. As far as I was reluctant to go, but I'm just so happy I went because it was on a Thursday, right? So anything that has to do with like weekdays, I'm always like, how will I do it? I will like juggle meetings, and then I'm going outside. But I'm just happy I went, and it was great. So that was like the video, and I got to meet one of the advocates, because I think there's one program that we do, that's the lodger in a hotel, right? That was like, is it 2 years ago? So I got to meet other advocates, but the recent one, other advocates, but maybe just like 2 or 3 of us. So, but this program, I got to meet one other person, that's Molly. Yeah, that was my first time meeting her. But then Sophie, I've seen her before, so it's not like my first time. But end of work, I hardly see my colleagues. Like, even in my previous video, I told you when I went out for one SDG program, that's where I met one of my colleagues that I've worked with for over 3 years or 2 years. And also in this tech space, like, I've never seen any of my colleagues. I'm just always talking, we are gisting, we are laughing, but like, I've never even seen them like physically. Some of them I don't even know what they look like, because like, I don't know, they're not putting their picture on their profile, so how will I know who am I talking to? So what I do sometimes is just to go and stalk them. I remember one of our PM, before he left, he just vexed me one meeting like that. He asked me, because you will not talk something early, you come and be saying, where are we at? I need to do this presentation tomorrow, and you just told us this thing yesterday. How do you expect me? Am I a robot? How do you expect me to just start researching it? Like, it's not like I just go to AI and copy and paste. So it's not possible for me to go to competitors, analyze this, analyze that, and tell you what you need for that presentation. So I think we were just having some back and forth, and I just begged that day. I just said, let me even go and see this person, because I've never seen his face. Like, do you get? So I just went on LinkedIn and just searched his name, and I was like, ugh. So this is even the person just disturbed me. Said, it's one young person. It's just one young person. Why are you disturbing me? Because sometimes when I'm just like, wait first, this is my colleague, what are you saying? Let me even go and look at your face, since you don't want to put your picture on our profile. And I feel like they do the same, because sometimes, you know, LinkedIn, right? LinkedIn shows you who have checked your profile, and also I am in the premium, so I can see everything that you look at, like even what you went to search for, I can see it. Yeah. My premium plan will soon expire. Like, I hope I am able to like get another one. But anyways, yeah, so it was just amazing. And guys, you can't go to a climate advocate event, yep, and not get this. I think we were just the rest were more of stakeholders, because okay, just to be clear, Benue, Niger, and Nasarawa, yeah, they were like, that's it. We had to like pull into the project, then also advocates too. So stakeholders from Niger, in the government, right? In the government, like with here, in the ministry, environment, all of that, they were there. Come to an end. It's not like we should stop working, right? So we're looking at how government will be able to like continue like funding it, right? You get us some international bodies doing that. So we're looking at fine, how will our governments come and help us? So everybody was like, that woman, everybody, she made everybody come. What is your promise? What do you promise as advocate? What can we promise than to continue advocating and also creating awareness? So that was it. And I connected with a lot of people. There are other projects that because of that event, we are going to be part of it. We have to like, so just really enjoyed it, because when you are in a particular space like work, you also need like to connect with your work people. Like, you need that, because that will help you in your career. Seriously, like the best way to grow in any field you are in is to connect with people in that field, make friends, make like connect. We are going to grow faster. So this we're given. It says, let me read it. This light is like fine now, but anyway, it says protect nature, protect life. And AACJ means African Activists for Climate Justice, which is me, African Activists for Climate. So this is like a tote bag. I really like it. I've used it. We have a jotter. We're giving jotter. So it's just normal. Hashtag climate justice is now, because climate justice, see, whatever we are fighting for is now. It's not in the future, it's actually now, right? And when I said that this advocacy, a lot of people just think it's all about nature, which is part of it, planting and here and there, but climate justice is more of like fighting for the vulnerable women and girls. When climate change happens, who are most affected? They are women and girls, they are old people, like, so it's the aftermath. It's more of the aftermath we are advocating for, because it covers health, it covers education, it covers food, land rights, so everything. Because at the end of the day, when climate change happened, like, let's say, let me break it down, like the flood that happened in Maiduguri a couple of years, a lot of people lost their houses, their schools, so at the end of the day, you don't have where to live. Maybe the government can provide IDP camps for them to stay, but IDP camps, especially for women and girls, it's not their house, it's not really safe, it can affect their health. Just imagine a pregnant woman being, because of climate change, she has to leave her house and stay in IDP camp. She has to use the general toilets, she has to, like, there's a lot of things that can happen health-wise. And then her children, maybe her children are with her, they're not going to school again, right? Like, and then maybe she has a farm, her farm has been affected. Like, what is not left for her, right? And again, for girls, are they safe there? Like, they are staying with people that they don't even know. Sometimes they're even separated from their family. So there's a lot of things that go on after this impact of climate change that has happened. So, like, what is the government trying to do in this kind of situation? And also, some states, if you look at it, women are the ones going to the farm the most, but they don't own land. They don't have rights to own a land. In some states it happens, like, they don't have, and they are the one actually doing this farm work. So why are they not owning land? So all these things, when we put to consideration, like, there's a reason we are having these conversations. Women and girls are not invited. They are affected the most, but they are not even invited in spaces where they can, like, talk, because in a who feel them go explain them better. Yes, right. Who wear that shoe? That's how it is. Now who wear that shoe go know where it hurt the most. So that's what climate justice is all about. Like, we are just trying to, like, create awareness, advocate for them, and just like, okay, these people are the one, like, feeling it the most, so it's just fair to, like, help them, right? So it's not like we're focusing on just one gender, but if you look at the statistics, like, do you understand? But anyways, I just feel sometimes we just have to fight for even the minimum, the basic things, like, see, it's not easy to be a woman. I'm not even going to lie to you. At first, when I started hearing, oh, women is when I'm a woman, I cannot even lie to you. It's not easy to be a woman, because it's like I'm fighting for the basic things that I don't know, seriously, like, I don't know wrong about anything, right? But there's stigmatization also. Like, there's a lot of them. My last video, I said my mom my mom, when we were growing up, she was really advocating for HIV and AIDS, right? We were stigmatized. Did you get? I was in like maybe primary school, JS1. No, she started in primary school, and when I was now in, I think, JS1, that she was coming to schools and all of that. The moment she talked in my school, everybody started saying, "Oh, we have HIV in our family. All of us are infected." Like, I didn't even bother. I didn't even care, because I was not naive. Like, my mother just go out and educate. She has educated us first. So I did not even care what you are saying. If you don't understand something, just because I advocate for this thing, you just look at me and say, oh, I am like, I don't even care, right? You get, I don't even, there are some things that you advocate for and then somebody is looking at you somehow. I've gone through that when I was a child. Like, there's nothing they said all of us were infected, so that's why my mom is strongly advocating for. Like, it was even fun. It's how I didn't even remembering these things because of this space I am. It's how I didn't even take it to heart. Like, I'm not even fighting you. I'm not trying to defend it. Like, because then people that are actually, what is it? I didn't know human beings too. So I was actually trained to have sense. So when you're talking some things to me, it since when I was little I was trained to have sense, so I don't even care about all the sense. But I don't want to make this video long, so this is how the Jota is. I just love the fact that it has this logo. I'm actually praying for Jota, guys. This is my first tote bag ever. I always wanted a tote bag, yes, and it can't be any color. It has to be green because environment, right? So this is it. It says women have the solution, ask them. So that's what I was trying to say, that they feel it the most, so why not ask them? They wear the shoe so they know where it hurt the most, right? Then they just have at the back, climate justice is now, because climate justice is now. Is there anything in my bag again? Okay, we had the last time I got a mug that I wanted, a book, but it's just the same thing, climate justice. As soon as I can, I'm making impact. That's what counts the most. That's what matters the most. And since when I was little, and that's why sometimes I just look at myself like, am I doing too much? I'm in tech, I'm in fashion, I'm in this space, am I doing too much? But then I realized, no, I'm not doing too much. This is something I'm passionate about. When I few times that I'll just convey my friends, oh, let's go to like home, let's go and just sit down, play with the children, enjoy, like let's donate. If we gather money and just go. And so I just remember that all these things, just gather money and say, oh, I'll tell them, let's go and just see the kid, anything you have, just bring, and all of that. So I just realized this has always been to like open an orphanage home. I said when I was little, I'll still do it in Jesus' name, amen. Just, and also a school, and the school I want to make it like free. It will be a very standard school, but it's like be free, and then I'll have a big orphanage. In short, the plan basically was just to get money. You know how I will just walk and get money and stop, and that is like my sustainable plan, like the bigger plan. But then I have to do this basic plan that I'm doing. Then when I have the money, that is like my focus. I used to think that I've already learned that building or whatever, but I'm always finding myself in that space. Like, first of all, I read education. What are the odds? I'll join this volunteering group because they are going to IDB camp. Then I will contribute here because I want, even if I'm not going, I want to contribute. So maybe when I finally build it, I'll just have to tell the story, because when you finally get there, right, you just know that it's those little drop of water that you have poured is now full, so you're already there. And then when you look back, you'll now be like, oh my god, I was actually dropping water into my bowl. Like I was see, God's plan is the best. And when you sit down and like start thinking, like even if the path is not really clear, but you might be seeing a little bit in like little things that you're doing. So anyways, I don't want to talk too much. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for all your support. Please watch the video. That's what counts the most. Don't skip it. I beg you. Bye, and I'll see you next time. Au revoir, class. Au revoir, madame.